Welcome to JSS Matriculation School Talavadi Social Class. Today I go to explain you ninth standard civics lesson number 1, forms of government and democracy. In the past class I explained forms of government. Today I go to explain you what is democracy. Democracy is a form of government that allows people to choose their rules. Only leaders elected by people should rule the country. People have the freedom to express views, freedom to organize, and freedom to protest. Next, we are going to learn about meaning of democracy. Democracy is a system of government in which the supreme power is vested in the people of a country and people elected their representatives either directly or indirectly through fair and free elections, which are usually held periodically. Do you know? The term democracy is derived from two Greek words, demos, meaning people, and kratia, meaning power. Thus, literally, democracy means the power of the people. We are going to learn about definitions. According to Mahatma Gandhi, true democracy cannot be worked by 20 men sitting at the center. It has to be worked from below by the people of every village. Next, we are going to learn about the silent futures of democracy. Elected representatives of the people and final decision making power to the representatives, free and fair elections. Abraham Lincoln, one of the president of USA, defines democracy as a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Next, the voting right is the with equal value to those who have attained the age of 18. The next is fundamental rights and protections of individual freedom. These are the final features of the democracy. Next, we are going to learn about evaluations of democracy. Democracy began 2500 years ago in some of the city states of ancient Greece. It is important to know that democratic institutions existed in India as early as the Vedic period. Chanakya's Arthasastra tells us that the ancient India as autonomous village community was the basic unit of the local government. During the later Chola period, ancient Tamil Nadu Kudavolai system was a very notable and unique feature of the village administration of the Cholas. The evaluation towards the democracy is represented by the following values: freedom, equality, fraternity, accountability, transparency, and trust. Next, we are going to learn about the fifth one is forms of democratic government. How the government will be formed. I'll already given to you now. So forms of government. Fine, now we have seen the forms of the government. How will be started now? The parliamentary form of government. It will be one type of forms of government, democratic government. It will be started in India and England. We are electorate. We are will be there now. The legislature and executive body. The three types we are now. We are like Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and executive president. Look like this. We are going to rule, so that's why we call parliamentary form of government. And next we will be there now presidential form of government. It will be there in USA and France. There will be electorates, executive and legislature. These two only will be there now. Okay, Got it? Thank you. Next, we are going to learn about the sixth point, types of democracy. There are two types of democracies, direct democracy and indirect or representative democracy. The types of democracy refers to the kind of the government or social structures which allow people to participate equally. First, we are going to learn about first one is direct democracy. When the people themselves directly express their will on public affairs, the type of the government is called pure or direct democracy. Example, ancient Greek city, states, Switzerland. Next, we are going to learn about indirect democracy. We are called that one representative democracy. When the people express their will in public affairs through their elected representatives, the type of government is called indirect or representative democracy. Example, the prevailing system of democracy in India, USA, and UK.